option on both sides right now.
I'm gonna bust your bubble for cheating, boy. How the fuck you get a point and I kick that shit on your dumb ass, boy?
They're gonna be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw.
You gotta cheat the wheel, bro.
Their defense is going to
be.
We put a big
straight on like that.
The defense is gonna win one every now and then.
You gotta cheat to try to beat me, nigga. You ain't gonna win. If you gotta cheat, nigga.
And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You a stink ass, nigga. You a stink ass motherfucker. That's what you is. You a stink ass, bitch ass nigga. You a weak ass.
On 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. A give to him. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of
your dumb ass for cheating.
TJ Watt in
bitch,
on the
when
tackle.
I seen you do that long, stupid
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries.
That's why your girl don't want to fuck
like you said, the way it's
working. Mad because your girl don't want to come over, nigga. She came over my house, nigga.
35-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Yo, cheating ass, bitch. You a cheating ass nigga.
Back to him on 1st down.
You a cheating ass nigga, bro.
Losing
Yo,
yardage
stink ass, bro.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I got that shit recorded too, bitch. Yeah, that way, bitch.
This is Lewis.
See how long you get away with that bullshit. See how long you get away with that bullshit, bitch.
Tennessee touchdown.
Oh, 5
yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got
you wanted to block the kick.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because of that particular play. They had no answer.
Man, you a hoe, dude.
About to kick it away.
Hoe. Yeah, I'm reporting your ass after this. Don't need to fuck report me for cussing, bitch. I'm reporting your ass for cheating.
Ready to see what they
that
can
way,
do
nigga.
Here.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna make you quit. Nigga, that's the only way I ain't reporting your dumb ass.
Now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
I don't like cheating, nigga. I gotta work this one.
Open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Finding room inside the 40.
This is all you can do. You can't run, bitch. I've been learned that on you. You can't run.
So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards.
And you about to get picked off.
And isn't that the magic number you get? Right? 300. That means it's going to go out of commemorative football.
You about to get picked off, bro. Matter of fact, I ain't no snitch. I ain't gonna report you, scrub. I ain't gonna report you. I just ain't gonna play you no more. Because you're a scrub. You're a scrub, hoe ass nigga.
This is Cohen.
Look at that catch.
And he's brought down.
Well, I can tell by that catch you a hoe,
and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
When an offense runs blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game. Easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the football. A hot route,
bitch, you can't beat me. You know you ain't gonna win. You already know that. So like, at least you know that. At least you know you ain't gonna beat the kid. At least you know you ain't gonna beat the kid.
Clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And it's hauled in by Rodgers for a Steeler touchdown. Eli Rodgers from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
Son! Blue 30!
Roethlisberger. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now Roethlisberger, and he finds McDonald. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. 4 now.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
4 now. 4 now. Go that bench release and go. 8, 8, 8, 8.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
4 now.
Roethlisberger to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big run that time by Henry. 58 yards. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Henry, and he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown, and now a 2-point conversion, and we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring on 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's Roethlisberger. Instead, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Hurry up, let's go! Three down. Gotta go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. In for the score. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
It will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.